everyone. Sorry, apologize, as Teddy said, probably I'll win the most hungover speaker at GMGC this year. I think you beat me still. Right, so my name is Nizar Romdan. I come from Cambridge, the UK. We had Chris from London, so Cambridge is better. And I'm the CEO and co-founder of Virtual Arts, a new virtual reality and augmented reality studio in Cambridge. How do I control this now? Oh, yes, yeah. So yeah, we're based in Cambridge. If you guys don't know, Cambridge is very famous for the University of Cambridge, University of Cambridge, world-renowned university. So we started just 6 months ago. By myself, I was at ARM before, the processor company, the mobile processor company, where I was running developer relations worldwide for more than 8 years, working with game developers to get them to port their games or to make good games for mobile phones or smartphones. I'm also a non-executive director of the Independent Game Association in the UK, which is the developer association in the UK, so all game developers basically. What happened when VR came along and we just saw the excitement that people get from trying VR? Basically we just said there is something really nice here. So maybe instead of repeating what I've done at ARM, building the ecosystem again for mobile phones, I could do something different here. And we decided to just leave and start something around VR. Plus, probably you have seen reports and analysts talking about VR and AR. It is predicted to be the next big thing in computing. If you consider PC, then internet, then mobile being the next big thing, the next wave, the fourth next big thing is VR, AR, and MR, so mixed reality. So it's really, really, really exciting to be part of this new phenomenon. In terms of money, it is also expected that virtual reality will generate quite good revenue by 2020. It's expected that $30 billion as the size of the market for virtual reality in 2020. A lot of that will come from games, as well as hardware, as well as other things like video apps and so on. So it's a good time to be positioned in virtual reality. In terms of install base, we have lots of different kinds of virtual reality headsets. You have the PC, the console, and the mobile. But in terms of forecast, as you can see in this graph, it is expected that mobile will be the biggest winner in the VR market. And later, augmented reality headsets, which is also part of mobile, will be also very, very big. So that led us to have a strategy mainly focused on mobile. The other thing, if we take into consideration the rise of smartphones again and again, this slide is actually from ARM, so the last one they published when they were still public before being acquired. So it's a little bit old, maybe a year old, but we think it's still valid. It's expected that more than 2.2 billion smartphones will sell in 2020. So smartphones and mobile is still growing. You have clearly three different segments. Entry level, more than 1 billion. These are smartphones cheaper than $50. And then the mid-range, which is in the range maybe of $200, 650 million units. And then the super high-end, it's more like $300, $400, nearly $500 million of these will be selling. If we consider maybe just 10% of these by 2020 will use VR, then it's potentially 200 million mobile VR headsets in 2020. So the size of the mobile market makes it that even a small percentage of VR in that market will be really, really big. So that's why we believe mainly mobile VR. So our strategy is very simple, focus on mobile VR headsets. Of course, Samsung Gear VR, but not forgetting Google VR initiatives. the latest one, Daydream, but also cardboard. And we are also working and collaborating with the Chinese VR headset vendors, because here in China we have really a unique ecosystem that personally I think is much better and healthier than the West, because you have so many options and so many headset suppliers. To name a few, Dapun or Nibiru, or we're talking, for example, Pico here in Beijing. Really exciting times. So that's our strategy, mainly mobile virtual reality. This is a video that I'm going to play. Yeah, thanks. So these are the kind of things we created in the past. When we went out, so this demo was created for the Gear VR. It's called Ice Game. When we created it, this was nearly 2 years ago. We wanted to show that you can have PC and console quality already in VR on mobile. And we implemented a streaming application so you can have the content shown on the second screen, so that you can follow what the player in virtual reality is doing. Yeah, so that was what we created in the past. Yeah, so now we move to, as I said, Virtual Arts, a new studio, and we're working on the first game. So the first game is called Balance Racing VR. It's a car racing game combined with puzzles and physics in virtual reality. We are aiming to release this game in the second quarter of this year. So starting from April, we will have an early access and then a final release, hopefully in June. So these are some of the screenshots of the game. So you have this truck, it's quite fun. You're going into an office environment, you try to go over components in your office, and obviously trying to go from start to finish in a certain amount of time. You're carrying some boxes, you must not drop them, and you need to find a way how you can progress through the track. So it's a combination of racing with physics, with puzzles, so we think it's a lot of fun. This is the whole setup of the office world. So you have your track, you're going to race through it, and you have to go through some hurdles, activate some forklifts to get to the finish line. If you want to see a demo of this game, then come to the Pocket Gamer booth downstairs, not downstairs, just across here. We have an expo like table, and we have the game in display, so you can try it by yourself to see how it looks like. So that's our first game. Then what did we face in terms of challenges? This slide is actually from Sony, from the PlayStation VR team. It's a bit complex, but what it shows mainly is the biggest challenge in VR is that you need to get the inputs and then render and get the output in real time at 60 frames per second at least, if not higher. So the amount of processing that you need to do in VR is really high. And you have to do all that with very low latency. So it's a big, massive challenge for all the platform in VR. So what did we learn? We learned that actually, if you want to support lots of platforms, they are not all the same. Depending on whether you're using cardboard or Daydream or Gear VR, or some of the Chinese VR headsets here, like Dapun, like Pico, and so on, they are all very different. One thing that we didn't think about initially, but became obvious that it is something to consider, the weight of the headset itself. If you use a cardboard, it's quite light, but some of the all-in-one VR headsets are quite heavy. And in the long term, when people play these games, they might find that wearing a heavy headset is not very nice. So we think that in VR, game sessions need to be quite short, because players initially will not want to wear heavy VR headsets for a long time. So when you're making a VR game, think about how long you want your players to play, because it's a new experience, and these headsets can be heavy, especially the all-in-ones. The performance of these headsets are not all equal, so you have different kinds. Cardboard tends to be basic, low level, low entry. All-in-one devices tend to have good performance. Smartphone-based VR headsets like the Gear VR or Daydream are also good as well, but the all-in-one seem to be the highest in terms of performance. So if you're developing a game for all these headsets, try to think how you can scale down your performance of the game depending on the headsets, because not all these VR headsets have the same technical capabilities. Most of these headsets come with SDKs that claim to be already VR ready. We noticed that it's not always the case. So read the documentation from the VR headset supplier. Sometimes you have to do your own tweaks and changes. We noticed that we had to have our own build scripts for each VR headset because they don't all work or behave the same. And that's some of the issues to consider: power consumption and heat. When you are in VR, it's very, very heavy use case. So the battery will drain much faster compared to when you play normal mobile games. So think about that. You don't want the game to drain the phone or the VR headset's battery very quickly. People will not play too long in VR because power consumption might be a concern. Heat, which is a problem in mobile games, is a little bit less of a problem in VR because you're not holding the phone all the time. But that can be an issue in VR. Some other learners: motion sickness. If you tried VR by yourself or heard people trying VR, very often they tell you, I get sick from VR. So you need to design your game in a way to avoid motion sickness to the best you can. We are not all the same, so people like different things. Some people are gamers or like roller coasters, so they will not find it a problem in VR, but some other people will find it as a problem. So don't assume all players are equal or like the same things. From two perspectives. So one is control, how to control the game or how to control in VR. Unlike a mobile game where you really define your controls, in VR you don't know what the player will do, where he will look. He can choose to look anywhere. So do not, for example, play with the camera, because it's very uncomfortable if you change the camera view while the player is in VR. So let them be in control. Anything that moves the camera in an abrupt way will not be comfortable for a VR player. So try to avoid messing with the camera view as much as you can to avoid motion sickness. Other things we learned, like in real life, we don't all have the same height. Some people are tall, some people are short, some people are average. And we noticed in the first testing rounds that people were telling us, I feel like a giant, or I feel the opposite, like a dwarf. So assuming where the camera is positioned can be tricky. And here what we are going to do in our games is to allow the players to set their height or their comfort, so they don't feel like they are in a very big world or the opposite, in a very small world. VR allows you to have 360 degree as well, so use that. Allow them to be immersed and look around, but do not make the game require you to look around all the time, because that becomes uncomfortable. If you have to constantly look back, look front all the time, that can be really a tiring experience. So use the fact you can look around in your game, but not too much to avoid it becoming uncomfortable. The other thing that is an issue in VR is that to control, or the input mechanism in VR headsets is not standardized or defined. You have all kinds of options. If you take cardboard, sometimes you don't even have controls. So the only way to control or steer is where you look. And then maybe you gaze, after some seconds you select or something like this. In Gear VR you have the touchpad. Some VR headsets come with game controllers. So you have all kinds of options. So it can be tricky to know which control mechanism you want to choose for your game or to allow, and how to control things in VR. Our experience or our learning is it's good to provide as many options as you can. Do not force the player to just use one control mechanism. Try to allow lots of different options. Some people will find it tiring to constantly be holding the touchpad. Some people said, my shoulder is hurting after some time. So offering people to just look, in that case, is better. Some people like to play with game controllers. So if the game controller is available in your VR headset, then adapt your game to that. So giving options in your game is a good thing to do, rather than forcing players to all play with the same input or control mechanism. Another thing we found in VR, if you're doing flying around, like you have a roller coaster or a runner kind of game, to turn in VR, most people tend to go with the option left or right to turn. We found that it's easier and it reduces motion sickness if you just use the tilt instead of the turn. It's more comfortable. So that's one thing we learned that you might want to consider. Other things to consider also in VR is your artwork. Tell your artists to do things differently, because VR is not like mobile or console or PC. The assets, the art assets, need to be designed carefully with VR in mind. Particularly VR, since it's very, very close to the eyes, it exaggerates all edges. So things you can get away with in mobile games become a problem in VR. So tell your artists to pay close attention to all the sharp edges because they will look really bad in VR. So more care and attention about geometry. Some techniques that are very good in mobile are still valid in VR. And actually we think they are even more important, like batching lots of art assets together, combine them together. There's a good optimization technique in mobile, and it's even better in VR, so do that. Compress your textures to reduce how much space they take. ASTC is a very good format that has been released recently, and it is available on all Gear VR headsets. So if you're developing for the Gear VR, then use ASTC. It saves a lot of space, and it is supported. So that's things you wanted to tell your artist as well. So pay attention to the geometry for the edges, but also do batching, combine the assets, and compress the textures to save space. Some of the learners on the effects and techniques we learned from our first game. Distant backgrounds. So if you have things really far in VR, try to pre-render them into textures and cube maps rather than render them live, because it helps a lot the performance. Texture maps as well, if you can map them all together, that saves also processing and helps performance. And then if you're using lighting, and if you're using particularly Unity, then Unity comes with some default settings for lighting, particularly if you're using dynamic lighting and global illumination. What we realize is that the default settings that come in Unity are quite complex and do not work all the time. So recommendation is to pre-bake lighting into textures and use a static lighting in VR for now, until you get the best setting later if you want to do dynamic or global illumination. In terms of engines, we are using Unity, and I say for now. Why? Because we think Unity is really great for prototyping, because you can get your game done really quickly, or you can get to an advanced stage where you can show a prototype or how your game should look like or should be played. But in the long term, we realize that the level of abstraction in Unity is way too high. You don't know what's happening inside the engine. You cannot control what you're doing inside the engine. So, and in VR, since it needs really good performance and really good fine-tuning, we find it harder and harder to use a high-level engine like Unity in VR. So we are thinking about potentially doing our own engine. And maybe people should start thinking again about doing also their own engine, or using an engine created for VR and later for AR. Because every time you have a new platform, a new paradigm shift, you have a need for new upgraded engines and tools. And this is the same thing in VR. So we are at a point where we need to probably rethink again all the development tools we are using. Some features that are quite nice in Unity are multiplayer. That's what allows us to have the multi-view and stream to another device. So that's something to consider as well. But the summary is, probably think about other engines. Unity is great to start, to get really quickly. But if you want to do some really advanced stuff, you might think about your own engine. And then other tools, of course. Analytics are very important in mobile. They're even more important in VR. Because in VR it's still unknown how much can people play. Can they stay in VR for 5 minutes, 10, 30? When do they stop? At what level? When do they get the motion sickness? So the more you capture in the game to know what the player is doing in VR, the more important it is. In VR, it's quite good to offer, again, more options. And one thing we're thinking about is to allow people to customize their game, to create tracks, for example, for our racing game. So we will put some gameplay tools in the game. And then all the performance and testing tools become even more important in VR. These are not at a very good state right now. They are at their infancy. But there are tools coming from the hardware suppliers, the VR headset makers, that will be hopefully helpful. But to get performance right, the testing and performance analysis tools will be very, very important as well. So that's it for my slides. I hope you found these techniques and optimization tips quite useful. I don't know whether we're taking questions or not. I think not. As you wish. Okay, well, thanks very much. Sheshe. I was up to try.